Patrick Dempsey, Robbie Williams, and Richard Ashcroft. His new live UK tour, Boy Band in the Bath, continues this Thursday all over the country. So please welcome one of the greats. It's Gareth Gates.
Thank you for having me.
It's unbelievable. I hugged you outside. It was like hugging a suit of armour. It was like hugging a granite statue.
Really?
Tell us about your gym, your workout, your regime. Tell us about the tour. Tell us about everything.
I mean, as you get a bit older, you start to really look after yourself. I'm now 41. Pop Idol was 24 years ago now.
Wow.
And yeah, I train hard every day, eat well, and I've kind of put my two passions together, pop and the gym, and we've come up with this brand new show, Boy Band in the Buff.
Okay, and it's touring now, and it's a nationwide tour, isn't it? It's a
Everywhere.
proper tour, literally all over the country. If you live in the UK, you'll be going somewhere near their house.
Yeah. We opened last week,
right?
And the crowds are just really loving it. It's all those big sort of hits from the 90s and noughties from bands like Westlife, Take That, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Blue, to name only a few. And then that element of strip, people just go crazy for it.
Right, so that's it. It's just like here, it's rip and strip or strip and rip or whatever.
Yeah.
How did you get the band together?
Well, I just put out a casting call. I'm producing the show myself, you see, so it was my idea, and and then I called on a few people that I've worked with in the past, who were great performers. We did some auditions, and then we're on tour now for the rest of the year.
Congratulations! You're on the other side of the desk.
Yeah, that's right.
Compared to where you were 20 odd years ago.
Yeah, I mean, Pop Idol was such a huge thing for me. It was. It was the first of its kind, well before X Factor, and so nobody really knew exactly what it was.
Yeah.
We went in like completely blind, and it completely changed my life. And so to give back and do the exact same, and to give a person that's on their way up that opportunity, I think. So
and it'll be on social media, so you'll film it and you'll get it all going. That's fantastic, mate. That is absolutely fantastic.
It's great.
Can you just can you go back, if you don't mind, 20 odd years ago?
Sure thing.
And put us all in your mindset on the morning of that audition. Where was it? What was the weather like? Who did you go with? What time did you get up? Could you sleep the night before?
Well, I was a very shy boy at the time. I was only 17 years old. Obviously, I had this terrible stammer, so I didn't want to do the audition at all. But with a bit of persuasion from my mum, she kind of pushed me along.
Because she knew how good you were.
Yeah, and it was, I always wanted to be a pop star, but, it was the handling the interviews, I was always extremely nervous about. And so, I definitely needed that gentle encouragement. And I'm really pleased that I did. And I think one of the things that I got out of it as well was I encouraged people who suffered the same affliction, to sort of not give up on their dream and to push for whatever they want in life, and to not let your affliction determine who you are and what you achieve.
It's such a great advert for that, such a great sort of exemplar of that attitude. And of course, the irony is the first thing you have to do in front of this panel is talk, not sing.
Yes, and well, the first thing they ask you is your name, and for a stammerer, the hardest thing to say is your name. Why? Because it's the first thing you're asked when you meet somebody new, and there's only one answer for it. As stammerers, we often sort of find other words to replace the words that we can't say. And it was hell, and I thought, oh no. I thought I'd blown my chance in the advert for Pop Idol. It said, are you the next Robbie Williams? And I thought of Robbie as being, kind of cheeky chappy on stage, able to talk and have the gift of the gab. And, I thought I've got absolutely no chance here. But it just so happened to turn out that, having a speech impediment, being different, helped me kind of stand out from the crowd. And
yeah. Does this situation help?
Yeah, because I'm pushing myself to do something that I fear the most.
Right.
It's tough at times, when I'm tired and when I'm a bit stressed, it can get hard work at times. But I still enjoy it.
Well, you can get your own back. You can take me for a weightlifting session in the gym if you like, because
Yes.
that would scare me to
Perfect.
death in your company. This man should have an OBE. This man should have an MBE. Seriously, what you do, what you've done, and the way you carry on to do it, I hope you go on forever, and I hope you go from strength
Thank you
to
so
strength.
much.
Once again, let's hear it for the amazing Gareth Gates.
Thank you so much.
TFI Unplugged is not sponsored by Skoda, Nissan,
Land Rover,
Citroën, Peugeot, Ford, Tesla,
Audi,
Toyota,
Suzuki,
MG, Kia, Range Rover, Range Rover, Vauxhall, Mini, Volvo, Old Volvo, Hyundai, Mitsubishi, BMW, Volkswagen, BYD, Fiat, Lexus, Cupra. Oh! You're watching TFI Unplugged, which is not sponsored by any of those car companies, but it could be. Right, okay, back to some rock and roll now. Live from the top of the tower. This is TFI Unplugged with the one, the only Richard Ashcroft.
Symphony, my life. Trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to money, then you die. Where all things meet, yeah. No change, I can change, I can change, I can change. I am here in my mode, I am here in my mode, and I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can change my mode. Been down. Have you ever been down? Well, I never pray, but tonight I'm on my knees, yeah. I need to hear some sounds that recognize the pain in me now. I let the melody shine, let it cleanse my mind. I feel free now. But the airwaves are clean and there's nobody singing to me now. Change, I can change, I can change. I am here in my mode, I am here in my mode, and I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can change my mode. Now. Have you ever been down? Have you ever been down? Sex, violence, melody and silence. Got you. Sex, violence, melody and silence. violence, melody and silence. Got your sex, violence, melody and silence. Come on.
Let's hear it again for Richard Ashcroft! Our next guest is an amazing actor who's starring in the play Teeth and Smiles, which begins in March in London. All right. He gets up when he wants, except on Thursdays, when he's rudely awakened by an appearance on The Breakfast Show. Please welcome, let's get our Phil Daniels! You actually had your own band.
I did, yeah, with RCA, yeah, called Phil Daniels and the Cross. So
and I listened
that.
to your album last night.
Did you really?
I did.
Well, yeah, and I've been back in the studio 40-odd years later and doing it again.
I was listening to you on... I heard it when it first went out with Alex James. And Alex James from Blur asking you about how you got in Blur. Now, we've all asked that question or wondered that question. But even Alex didn't know the answer, which I thought was a brilliant thing. Because I thought, oh, well, obviously he knows. But then just listen to this.
Parklife feels like a kind of peak Britpop moment, actually, doesn't it? I remember when you turned up for the rehearsal, all the band dropping their violins and getting their phones out and filming you, thinking, this might work. How did it even come about, the Blur thing? Was it through football?
It was through football. I was captain of, I think, the Melody Maker then.
Both the Melody Maker.
And,
okay, they were the band. They never liked Blur.
There was a guy
they
called
didn't like Blur.
Steve Sutherland.
Steve Sutherland, remember him very well.
Who
he was
was
wife.
the editor, said, some young band want you to sing a song and blah, blah, blah. Turned up at that studio in Chelsea.
Right next to Chelsea, right next to Stamford Bridge.
And 45 minutes later, I think, I came out and we'd got a track.
The simplicity of it all.
I know, easy, isn't it?
What do you remember about the video day?
The video, and what I remember is Damon piddling about with a car and breaking the sunroof. And the guy, it was his, pride and joy, the guy that owned the car, and we sort of stuffed the handle under the seat.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just fun to do.
It's so funny that Alex didn't know the story, and he genuinely didn't know. That he said, "How did all that happen?"
Yeah, I mean, that's how it happened. I played football. Steve Sutherland, the manager and head of Melody Maker, then it was Musical Express, came up to me and said, some young band,
like that.
I don't know who they are. And I said, well, what should I say? Should I say, how much should I ask them for? He said, oh, no. I think they're going to try and get some percentage out of them. So that's what happened.
So you went for royalties?
I went for royalties.
Good for you, mate. And Parklife, for me, we talked about it before. We talked about after last year with Oasis. We talked about the signature track of... Because the signature band of the 90s has to be Oasis. But I think the signature track was Parklife.
Yeah, I disagree, but...
what would you go for?
A Blur.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no, signature band.
Oh, signature band. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, so you would go with Blur?
I would go with Blur.
Because you're in...
Because it's the war.
Yeah, of course it is. Were you Blur or
They caught me in a toilet once, the two lads, Liam and Noel, and said, what are you doing? What are you doing with them posh gits for? I said, well, write me a song and I'll sing one for you.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Because Damon's got a bit of theatre to him, hasn't he?
Yes,
and he could hear the archness in the song, wasn't it? That was the whole point.
Yeah.
Wow, that's funny. Where was the toilet? What was the do?
I can't remember now. I don't think any of us were sober. But it didn't end up in fisticuffs. I think it was all kisses, because I think Quadrophenia's Liam's favourite film. So,
You are riven with rock and roll, aren't you? I mean,
riven.
It's so bizarre that, you're almost more of a rock star than you are an actor. And I tell you what else I watched yesterday was your 2009 Glasgow appearance.
Uh-huh.
Have you watched it back recently?
No.
Okay. They play it so quick.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Because the adrenaline, you don't sing it quickly. I think the whole gig is quicker because they're so pumped because they're in front of that Glastonbury crowd. It must be double time, I reckon.
Well, yeah, it's usually. I mean, if you listen to the record, it's not that fast.
No, it's not at all.
But whenever I've done it, it's like oh my God, this is
And,
fast.
and you've got to get all those
I've got to
words
get
out.
the words
it's
out,
all right
yeah.
for the drummer, for everybody getting
yeah,
on with it,
but
isn't
it's
it?
always really
And you've
fast.
got to be heard. The other thing about the Glasgow appearance is the fact that they're obviously, they've been on stage for a good 45 minutes or an hour or whatever it was. And, they are up to speed and they're dripping with sweat and this and that. You come on basically cold. So you've
Yeah.
also got to get up to speed as well. And then as you do get up to speed, just as you get up to speed, it's all over and you're off. So it's one thing being on the stage at Glastonbury for an hour. What's it like being on for 3 minutes?
I know, it's a weird feeling being a part-time pop star. So I used to run up and down the back of the stage while they were doing songs, and I'd sort of get myself going and and then run on, then off, and go for a beer.
It's so funny. And you've done this all over the world, not just at Glastonbury.
No, yeah.
They fly you out for
Yeah, Damon always used to say to me, Phil, wherever you want to go, you can come.
Yeah.
So I've been to Russia, South America,
Have you based
Japan.
holidays around these things or these
No, I
appearances?
just go and try and be a rock star.
Wow.
You know.
And it's like in certain companies, when they're doing deals, they have closers. And so they have negotiators who negotiate the deal for days and days and days. And they have these closing teams that come in and just close. And they fly them out, because
Right.
that's sort of what you are. You're the rock and roll closer, man.
Yeah, I'm sort of the rock and roll club.
That's what you do.
All
right. Can we hear it for Phil Daniels, please, if you don't mind? Let's have it, Phil. Right, you might find our next guest filed under the categories Amazing A-List Actor, Top-Notch Racing Driver, The World's Sexiest Man. He's now starring in the gripping new thriller Memory of a Killer, here we go, which continues weekly on Monday. So let's whip up a frenzy for the delightful Patrick Dempsey. Song with you. Thank you very much.
Yes, I did. It's wild.
Before we talk about things all shiny and new,
Yeah.
the very sad news overnight about the passing of Eric.
Yeah, I just woke up this morning and I was very sad to read the news. Yeah, it's hard to put into words. I feel really so sad for his children. I was corresponding with him. We were texting, so I spoke to him about a week ago, and some friends of ours went in to see him, and he was really starting to lose his ability to speak. He was bedridden, and it was very hard for him to swallow, so the quality of his life was deteriorating so rapidly. But he was the funniest man. He was such a joy to work with, and I want to just remember him in that spirit, because anytime he was on set, he brought so much fun to it. He had a great sense of humor. He was easy to work with. We got along instantly. First scene was him in all his glory, coming out of the bathroom with a towel on, looking amazing, making me feel completely out of shape and insignificant. And
Did you pick up your game after that?
yeah, I had to, but we hit it off because there was never really any competition. There was just this wonderful mutual respect. He's wickedly intelligent, and I'm always going to remember those moments of fun that we had together and celebrate the joy that he did bring to people's lives. And the real loss is for us who don't have him anymore. Yeah. He did an incredible job at bringing awareness to this horrible disease in those remaining days, which was really brave of him to do. It just reminds us that we all have to celebrate every day like it's our last day, because I'm at the age now where I'm wearing glasses because I can't see. We both can't see anything, and
I can't see to find my glasses when I'm wearing my glasses to look for other glasses.
I lose mine all the time, so I had to bring these today. But it's something that we have to remember, and certainly in a world there is just so much crisis and there is so much tragedy that we really need to be grateful for every moment that we have.
Can I say thanks for coming in still? Because you could have cancelled so easily. I really appreciate you coming in.
My pleasure. I thought it was like, what can we do? And I think I just wanted to remember Eric in a positive way. He was funny as all hell. He just really had a great sense of humor.
Nobody's going to forget McSteamy versus McDreamy anytime soon.
No, it's really something. And, it just makes you appreciate life that much more, and to have had time with him and to get to know him.
And we've got to stay fit. We've got to stay fit because we get to stay fit.
Well, that's the important thing
Yeah.
too. Is I think now that we're talking about it, is to really understand your family history. If you know you have a cancer gene, go in, tell your doctor, especially if you're young, get your physicals, colon cancer, prostate cancer, depending what, breast cancer, all of these things, these diseases now, if you catch them early enough, people are surviving.
Yeah.
And then you're dealing with survivor, and being survivorship is very tricky in itself, and you need the counseling and the support. It's there. We just need to keep bringing the awareness to it, and that's why it's nice to come in and talk about this.
Thank you. Have you been?
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, it is. It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez. This show, man.
Do you like
It's
it?
great.
I'm good. We just finished a couple weeks ago,
you
and I
actually?
had no idea if it was going to work or not.
Well, let me tell you, it works.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So Patrick plays this assassin. He's an assassin. He has a woodland lair, which we'll talk about in a moment or two.
Right.
He has a daughter that he dotes on. He has a bit of a douchebag for a son-in-law, which we'll get to maybe.
Yeah.
I suppose that's how it works. That's what we're supposed to think anyway. Maybe there's some kind of.
I think if you have a daughter or anything, you're always cautious about the boys they're bringing in.
especially if he doesn't have a job.
If he doesn't have a job, it's really frustrating.
and he thinks $2,000 will keep his pregnant wife from.
Yeah, he's an inventor.
Yeah, he's an inventor. It's funny, man. It's funny. It's funny as well. But assassin by day and night. But the cover is a photocopier salesman. However, that's not the twist. The twist is
He's an assassin.
no. The twist is that he's
The twist is, the mental twist
Yeah.
is that he early onset dementia.
and that happens in episode 1. I didn't know what to mention, but then I saw a couple of interviews with you. You did a great interview on the Today Show, and they talk about it there. It's really good.
Right. So he has dementia in a family history of
Which
that.
is so interesting.
It's really interesting. So he doesn't know. Like we all get to our ATM and we sometimes forget our number. Of like,
Yeah.
oh shit, what this happened to me. I was like, and as I'm reading the pilot for the first time, I got this anxiety. I'm like, oh my god, I forget shit all the time.
Can you stop saying shit? Just
Oh, sorry.
I
Excuse me.
said
You forget.
I've never done that before.
Sorry, I apologize.
I've never done that.
Forgive me, everyone.
Forgive me too.
I forget things. I forget things.
What a perfect example of us both.
Well, it was doing a great interview until I'm done. Now the
Thank you,
police are
bye-bye.
after me.
Yeah, I love working. It was great working here. Thank you. Here's your new host, Patrick Dempsey.
You know what? We'll start a podcast together because there's not enough of them anyway. So we'll get them going.
Yeah, we could call it S blank 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 at 60. He's just turned 60. I'm 60 in a couple of weeks.
I know. Can you believe it?
We've got to compare 60 nights in a moment.
So go ahead. It's your interview.
You're still. So look, the assassin. The first thing we see is that he can't get his key code in the flat to turn his alarm off. The second thing we see, he leaves his gun in the fridge instead of the safe, and he's just met a new lady.
He had a one night stand, and then the one night stand is going to get water in the fridge, and then she discovers the gun, and then she leaves.
It's all very cleverly done as well because you don't know that.
Right, you don't know, and you don't
You do now. 'Cause you just told you.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. And there's a through line to the story that someone is after him. He doesn't know who that person is.
Yes.
And the first season is all about why am I being stalked and who's trying to kill me.
Got it.
And the two worlds are colliding. My suburban life as a photocopy salesman.
Yeah.
Which is quite fascinating. I don't know any. Do you?
Not anymore.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
either. But anyway, that's what I do.
The fax sales people used to be quite interesting, didn't they? Because they used to come around. They used to spend 3 days with you to teach you how to use a fax machine.
Right now.
And then what was the other one? The modem.
Yeah, right. You have
Which
to
you
do all
just
that.
scare the life out of you. Like,
Now
I'm
you
on the
just-
line to a modem.
Yeah, now you just use your iPhone and prints everything, does everything.
It's crazy, isn't it? You started juggling.
That's how I got started.
Once a juggler, always a juggler. Can you still juggle?
I can still juggle. Let me give you a quick juggling lesson. So it's called a cascade, and if you go to IGA, which is the International Jugglers Association, you're going to see some amazing jugglers, and the technique that they have is.
By the way, the World Championships, Juggling World Championships, are a thing to behold.
Oh, can I tell you another side story?
Yes.
So in
You've got to go. I'm going to get in trouble, but it's up to you.
In 1982, I won second place in the International Juniors competition in juggling. So it's a crossing pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, when you do 4, and God help me, one.
Oh!
So it's 2. I used to be able to do 5.
Well, give it one go.
No.
You can
No, I don't want to bruise these wonderful apples.
Give it a go.
I can't. There's no way I could do it. There's no way.
Come on. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. This is really going to be
Okay,
embarrassing.
one round you're going to get the biggest
If I
shit in
swear
the
the
world.
word will be even much
Okay,
more
by the way,
intense.
if this happens, just let me say,
Well,
Memory of a Killer, it's out all the time. It's on Fox and Hulu in America. It's on Amazon Prime here. It's really, really good. I was really tired last night. I had to watch one episode for work. I watched two, which I'm a bit baggy this morning.
You look
Very, very
fabulous, by the way.
good. Thank you very much. So do you.
right.
Fabulous. Okay, if this works, big round of applause. That's the end of him, all right? Okay?
So 5 is basically the same technique.
Okay,
It's
here
called
we
the
go.
Cascade, right?
Okay.
So I can see if I can do a pass.
Okay. Hey everyone, happy TFI Dry Day with our friends at Heineken Zero, because you don't have to be wasted or even mildly intoxicated to have a great time. Cheers. Unleash your sober hero with Heineken Zero. Our next guest is a guitar god who is behind some of the best riffs you've ever heard. He's taken his 12 Golden Bars God-Given tour with Traveller's Tunes beginning in March around the country. So I couldn't be more happier to receive a man with all the tunes up his sleeve. It's Steve Cradock! Moment that became the theme tune to TFI Friday.
Well, I was spending a penny. I was in a toilet, and it just what do you do? You know, you're thinking, aren't you?
So you could hear that in your head.
Yeah, and I sort of left the toilet, went over to the studio, played it, and by the end of that night, we'd had the song finished.
And so when you hear it, you know where it is on the fretboard. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
All right, give us some more Ocean Colour Scene Magic. Go on.
Ocean Colour Scene Magic.
Come on, if you don't mind. How about courtesy of our friends down the corridor at TalkSport with Angels, it's Robbie Williams.
I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go when we're grand old? 'Cause I've been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead. In your cars, on the buses, I'm loving angels instead. Everybody, and through it all. Whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. When I'm feeling weak, my pain walks down a one-way street. I look above, and I know I'll always be blessed with love. And as the feeling grows, she breathes flesh to my bones. But when love is dead, tell me, forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Gary, Owen, Carl. He's still got it. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong, down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving drive time instead.
Robbie Williams, courtesy of our friends at TalkSport and Angels. Thank you for watching TFI Unplugged. Thanks to Patrick